Alright guys, welcome to part 4 of the Cobra fix-up. As you guys know, I picked this bike up for 250 bucks. It was up for, I think it was up for 300, offered 250. Guys said you could come and grab it, and got it home and needed the kickstart fixed because it wasn't grabbing at all, and then it needed the throttle cable fixed, which we got fixed last video, and we actually got it to idle and we took it for its first ride, which was awesome. If you guys want to check out that video, it will be up here, right in the corner up here. Definitely go watch that video before you watch this one, because again, it will make more sense. You guys get to see the whole experience, and yeah. So anyway, go watch that video first and then watch this one. But today we're actually gonna be taking this thing for a top speed run. I know I'm 6'2", 160, so probably not the greatest person to be on this bike. So it won't be a super accurate representation of what this bike can go. But yeah, I'm the only one available, so I'm the one doing it. And a lot of people last video said I did not put oil in the clutch right here, which I put brand new oil in it, so that's all good to go. But yeah, it's ready to rip. So the plan for today is going to be to grab the GoPro, get the speedometer, and get this thing, you know, warmed up enough, and then take it for a top speed run. I'm going to do one flyby and one top speed run because I'm 160 pounds on a bike that's meant for an 80-pound person. I looked up the specs for Cobra, and it said do not allow anyone over 80 pounds to ride this bike. But since I'm the only one available, I'll be riding it. So I'm double the weight of what it's supposed to have. And you guys saw when I first picked it up, the suspension was pretty soft with me on it. Also guys, stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm going to be working on the CR80. I really want to prioritize this bike and get this thing done so I can give it away. It's been a long process and it's finally starting to get done. Last video we got the forks together, which were very tough to do, and I had to sand all the fork tubes down and put them all together, put brand new fork seals in and all that stuff. Today we're probably going to do the oil in the forks. We're going to be doing the air box in the back, hopefully put the chain on, and probably the carburetor in the reeds. Hopefully we can get the front wheel on today as well. I don't know if I have the bolt at my apartment or not, but yeah, and then probably try to work on some of the plastics. I've got some great paint stripper we're going to try out, and hopefully that takes off most of it. And yeah, but we'll see. But yeah, so stay tuned, watch the whole video, then at the end you guys can see the Honda CR80 come together. Alright guys, we got the speedometer app all hooked up. So we've got the maximum speed right there, the current speed right there. So we're going to try to watch this while we do the top speed test. This thing is pretty accurate. I've tested pretty much all my vehicles with this app. So yeah, let's get to it and see how fast this little guy can go. Alright, let's see how many kicks this thing takes to start up cold. Here we go. So what was that, 4 kicks? Not too bad. Seems like it's running pretty good. Do a quick walk around here. Alright, we're gonna go put this camera down right here and get the flyby, because we're gonna start down here, do the top speed test, and then right around here we should be our top speed, so we should get a pretty good flyby. Alright guys, I think we're rolling. Gotta get some gloves on. It's like I bet you it's like 0 degrees right now. It's really, really cold. So yeah, let's get into it. Top speed test, here we come. Got the speedometer app all hooked up. Let's see if it's still good to go. Yep, okay. Alright guys, here we go. A little icy out today as well. You can see. Very icy actually. Oh. Alright, gotta get the second camera angle going too. Alright, that's going. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Holy cow. Let's see how fast that was right there. That was 33 right there. Here we go. Man, is it cold. 36. Holy cow. And I'm 160. That's crazy. That is insanely fast. So I bet you it would go like 45 miles an hour with a little kid on it. Alright guys, official top speed on this thing. Let's check it out here. If this thing can turn around. 36 miles an hour. And I'm double the weight it's supposed to have. And it's supposed to be under 80 pounds to ride this thing. So that thing flies. I wonder how fast this thing would go with a smaller person on it. I'm guessing 45. That is insanely fast for a 50cc bike. Especially because it's torquey too. Not only is it fast, but this thing can probably wheelie all day. Man, this bike is really cool. The only problem I know with these bikes is that the clutches wear out really fast. So you have to change the oil out. People do it every ride with these bikes. After every track ride, they change the transmission oil, because the clutches wear out so fast, and the clutches are like 150 bucks. So you can imagine why people do that. But yeah, this thing runs pretty good, idles pretty good. It's a fun all-around bike. I'm really happy I picked it up, and it would be super cool if we could race it against this guy, KD80 here. I think that'd be awesome. So maybe next video, Chuck will be here, and he can ride the KD80. And I can ride this thing, and we can test it out. A little race between the two bikes. That's 80cc, and this is 50cc. And look at the difference, the size comparison. I mean, that thing's huge compared to that. So, yeah, very, very cool bike. Super happy I picked it up. This will be on Facebook Marketplace here pretty soon, so if you guys want to buy it, it'll be on lap2.com. And it will also be on Facebook Marketplace. So go over there and look for it. Pretty sweet little bike, and you don't see too many of them around. So yeah, definitely cool. Anyway, let's get working on the CR80. I want to get a lot done on this today. So let's start with the reeds and the carburetor. Let's put those on, and then we can work our way to the air box, and then probably the forks. I'm gonna get the fork oil in there, and hopefully we can work our way to the plastics and get some of the paint off the gas tank. We're gonna go with gas tank, fenders, shrouds, or what we're gonna do. So we're gonna try to get the gas tank done today as well. Hopefully I have time for that, and then we can get the carburetor and the ultrasonic cleaner all cleaned up. And what else can we do? Maybe paint these parts. So yeah, stay tuned. C80 build coming up right now. Alright guys, before we start digging into the bike, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to MMO YouTube. These guys are great. They've been helping me through the process of building this thing. Anytime I have a question, I ask MMO, and they're always there to help me. So definitely go follow their page. They've got a ton of cool stuff coming out. They're live streaming, they go to events. They've got an ice oval vintage race over here. So definitely go check it out. Very cool channel, and I think you guys would like it a lot. Anyway, let's get to the build. I cannot wait to hear this thing start up, and I can't wait to give this thing away. It's gonna be awesome. We've got the ultrasonic cleaner on right here, just heating up. As you can see, the old degreaser water that I store, because I reuse it, was frozen. So that's just heating up. We're gonna tear apart the carburetor now and try to put the reeds back on. Alright guys, quick little update. We've got the air box on. That's looking pretty good. I cleaned it up as best as I could. I mean, it looks pretty good. And then I've got the brand new air filter in there. That's all oiled up and everything, and sealed off with some grease around the edge so no dirt can get in there. And then from the back, it's all cleaned. You can see it. Really, really nice. It took me a long time to clean that. I'm trying to use as many original parts as possible because these parts add up to a lot of money. And I'll make a spreadsheet with the total cost of the bike and what I spent on every single part, and then I'll post that up when I'm done with it. But it's already up to, like, it's gotta be close to 1,000 already. Plus the bike was 400 bucks. But anyway, we've got the reeds on. The reeds are really, really good. I did not take a video of it before I put it on. I was going to, but we got a brand new gasket in there, and then there's a seal that goes behind here, and there's a brand new seal, new hardware. I let it soak in the ultrasonic cleaner for a while to get rid of all the paint that was on here. That looks really good. And then the reeds didn't have any chips, and they were very, very tight, so I thought they were pretty good. Next step is going to be to do the carburetor. I've got it all taken apart right here. We're going to put all these pieces in the ultrasonic cleaner. This can go in the ultrasonic cleaner, and I've got all the jets and everything ready to go in the ultrasonic cleaner, as well as the actual carburetor body. I'm leaving all these parts off, and then we'll dunk these in quick. And then I've got the chain right here that we can put on while we're waiting for the stuff to go in the ultrasonic cleaner. So let's put these in here quick. We'll let it go for 10 minutes, and then we'll see what they look like. Usually this thing does a pretty good job, and they look brand new when they come out. Alright guys, just took the carburetor out of the ultrasonic cleaner. Here's what we got for parts now. Looks pretty good. Top piece. So we're gonna blow all this stuff out with an air compressor and then put it back together. Alright guys, carburetor is all done. Ready to go. Looking pretty good. So we've got the throttle cable, the brand new one over here. We're going to put this back on the bike and we should be good to go there. Alright guys, carburetor is on the bike, and then we've got the cable hooked up. Check this out, it's pretty snappy. So that's working out pretty good. Next step, we're working on the chain here. It's a little bit short, so we're trying to adjust the chain adjusters and push the tire up because the chain's about 1 link short. So we're gonna push the tire up and hopefully we can make this chain work. And then we're gonna try to do the oil in the forks. So getting a lot done today. All right guys, so I got the chain on, looks pretty good. It's a little bit tight though, so we have to loosen that up when we start adjusting it. We still have to get the chain guide in there. I just cleaned this up, put this in the ultrasonic cleaner, and then we've got new hardware for it right here. So that's gonna go on next, and then we'll try to attempt to loosen up the chain here. But yeah, it's coming together, looking really nice. I've got everything else in the ultrasonic cleaner. I've got the tubes that go to the radiator in there. Those are cooking away. So let's put this chain guide on here. All right, that's on there, looking pretty good. I think the next step is going to be the fork oil. So we've got pretty much everything on here. That's looking all really good. Oh yeah, we can get this bolt up in here, attach. Yeah, a couple of these bolts can be bolted on yet. We can do that. Then we're going to work on the actual fork oil. All right guys, a little update. Fork oil was added. So I added 4 inches from the bottom. I think that's sufficient. That's all I could find in the recommended manual. So that's what I did. And then a lot of people were wondering if the fork seals were damaged at all from the hammer. You tell me. They're perfect. Not one single scratch on these bad boys. Look at that. Not one single dent or scratch. Last video people were like, oh, you were scratching the fork tubes. Oh, you were scratching the forks, and no. They're not scratched at all. But yeah, fork oil's added. Not leaking anywhere at all, so that's good. And what else we got going on? I put the clutch on right here. So the clutch cable's routed to the clutch, so that's good to go. So the clutch is good to go. We got the brake on. I'll show you guys. Brake looks like this. The brake was powder coated, so that's all good to go. I just need the rod that goes back down to the drum over here. And then we got the bar that goes down. That's all tightened up and really solid. And then we got the chain adjusted. You can see the chain is now pretty loose right here. So that's adjusted. We do have spark. I just tested spark. So we've got good spark. We're going to paint the radiator now. This is what this looks like. You can see there's a couple spots where it's not too great. So we're going to degrease this and then paint it up. And then clean off the plastic piece that goes inside the radiator. So let's do that and then try to put that on the bike. And then we'll try to put the front wheel on as well. Alright guys, got the radiator on and a few of the hoses. I have to get new clamps because I don't like these. These don't look very good. So I want to get some new clamps, but the hoses turned out pretty good. Clean those up and reuse those. I have to get one more hose for right here because if you guys remember, this one is like way too big. So we have to get one to match those. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Radiator cap used to be black. I put that in the ultrasonic cleaner, buffed that out. Looks pretty good. These were all painted and speckled with yellow, so I had to use some paint stripper to get all the yellow paint off of here, and then I spray painted black right here, so that looks really good. But yeah, it's coming along. We're gonna try to do the tank now with some paint stripper, see if the paint stripper can eat away at that paint. This tank is like really, really bad. I'll quick show you guys. I mean, I don't even know if it's savable. It's really bad. Like really bad. And of course the whole tank is painted, not just the front of it, even the bottom. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Next video we're going to be putting on the front wheel and finishing up these plastics here. I tried to work on the tank and it's just really, really, really not looking good. So if anyone knows a link for plastics, let me know in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the top speed in this thing and the little restoration on this. My Instagram is 2_vintage_. If you guys want to go follow behind the scenes. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching guys, thanks for subscribing, and until next time, we are out.